Okay, so for this question, we're looking at percentile ranks, and first let's look at the formula. If you view an example, it will show you the formula. It's the number of values below what you're looking for plus 0.5 divided by the total number of values. So let's look at that together. Values below x plus 0.5 divided by total values. So what I would do is I would use the formula and work it by hand, but I would open it in Excel. So the first one we're going to look at is we want to know the percentile rank for the wins by the Arizona Diamondbacks. So we're going to sort from smallest to greatest. So go to sort and filter and sort from smallest to greatest. And it says, what do you want to do? We want to expand the selection. So now everything's been sorted from smallest to greatest according to wins. So I believe we said the Diamondbacks. So the Arizona Diamondbacks are at this position. So the first row doesn't count. And so we have all the way from sale 2 all the way to sale 25. So if you do 2 to 25, that would be 24 sales. So our formula is going to be, there are 24 numbers that are, or 24 teams that have less than 92 losses. So we have 24 teams that have less than that many losses than the Diamondbacks, and I believe we have 30 teams. Let's look. So we started at 2 and we went all the way to 31. So 2 to 31 would be 29 plus 1 would be 30. So we have 30. And the way that you do that is you say, well, I started at 2. I started at cell 2, and I need to go all the way to cell 31. So how many cells would that be? Well, 2. How many would I have to add to that? I would have to add 29 cells to get to this 31, but I'd have to add 29 more. But if I wanted to include this cell, then I would add 1 to it. So that's how I got 30. So you have to add to the cell you start at. And then if you want to include the cell that you're adding to, you have to add 1 more to it. It's really hard to explain. To really understand it, just highlight the cells that are below the Diamondbacks and just count them if you're not quite sure. Back to our problem though. So 24.5 divided by 30, you should get 81.8166 repeating. So if we want to change that to a decimal, to a percent, we would times that by 100. So we get 81.666, and we round to the first decimal, so we would get 81.7%. For the second one, we want the percentile rank for the losses by the Oakland Athletics. So we're going to sort by losses. And let's look and see. Oakland Athletics. Let me make sure that I read that right. Yeah, Oakland Athletics. I'm just skipping it somewhere. Oh, here it is. Oakland Athletics. So it's this row right here. So anything below that, but we wouldn't include this sale because it's also 87. So the one below it, starting at the sale 20 all the way to 2. So that would be 20 minus 2 would be 18 plus this sale. So we'd have 19. So our formula would be 19 plus 0.5 divided by 30, which is 0.65, which is 65, the 65th percentile. And that's how you do the percentile ranks.